Hi, I'm Ginny Mason, and I'm the Executive Director of the Inflammatory Breast Cancer Research Foundation. I'm also a nurse, and I was diagnosed with inflammatory breast cancer in 1994, something I'd never heard of at that time. In fact, even though I'm a nurse by profession, I knew very little about breast cancer in general. So when I had strange symptoms, I didn't think breast cancer. Inflammatory breast cancer doesn't usually present with a lump. Because of that, we often don't think it could be cancer. It's often misdiagnosed as mastitis because the breast will suddenly become red, swollen, painful, itchy, and the skin looks like an orange peel. Those are things that we don't usually think about with cancer. In fact, when you go to the doctor with those symptoms, they often don't see it as cancer either. You have to learn to be an advocate for yourself and be educated so that you know these symptoms could be something serious. Although fortunately, not always cancer when you have those kinds of things, but you do need to know those can be cancerous kinds of symptoms. We're also younger when we're diagnosed with inflammatory breast cancer. Many patients are in their 20s, 30s. I was 40, even up to 50, 60. But even at 90, inflammatory breast cancer is still more aggressive than standard breast cancer. As I said, we're often diagnosed with mastitis, but mastitis is not common unless you're pregnant or breastfeeding. It's really important to know, too, that there's very little research about inflammatory breast cancer. We need more research. We need to understand this disease better. Mammograms don't always pick it up, neither does an ultrasound. So we need better ways to diagnose as well. We're seeing better and longer survivals thanks to improvements in breast cancer, but this is still a very serious disease. It's also not new. Some of the earliest references to inflammatory breast cancer are in 1812 and the early 1920s. So even though people haven't heard of it, it's not new. Again, I'm Ginny Mason, and I'm here all year.